guys in our classes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manda. Yeah, I'm also excited and really looking forward to having each and every one of you. So I will jump in here just to talk about the fees. And if you still have any of the questions, then we can always attend to them before the class ends. But essentially, what we then have here, it's that if one, you are joining us and you are part of the first timer, the course is 4.5, which will then be the course that will be starting immediately. From a timetable perspective, that is the point of phase 1 and phase 2 of the program. You will see that there is reference to phase 0, but you actually don't need to be too concerned about that. That was a phase where we were working with those that didn't make the IAC June. We just needed to iron a couple of issues before we jump into this phase. But in terms of the structure, the phase is what Manda just described, and that's 4,500. If you qualify, therefore, for the SAICA funding, what it means that that course will be fully funded by SAICA. All you need to do is to register, provide your details in terms of the marks that you've obtained, and we then send that information to SAICA in order for them to validate. Historically, we've never had a situation where someone thought they qualified and was not the case. In most cases, if you receive the email from Lorraine or Rodney, Olivia, Octavia from SAICA, it's likely that you are fully funded, and then you can just proceed and register. Then for those that maybe missed phase 0 but also set for IAC June 2025, what it means that they might require the script review services. If you do, that will be an additional 1.5 thousand rands, meaning that if you are not fully funded, then it will be the 4.5 plus the 1.5. If you are funded, then the 1.5, it is the only cost you need to pay. So the same of the script review and the course is the same for our ICAS candidates as well as our ICANN candidates. So the fee has been standardized across, and that is something that you can look forward to in terms of then jumping into the course. Then in terms of those that require any assistance in terms of the payment plan, we do have a payment plan in place, which is essentially that the fee is payable over a period of 3 months. So when you register, you pay your first installment, and then there are 2 more installments that you will need to service. The way that we do that through PayFast, because PayFast is able to then load your credit card details as you register, and then it will simply deduct the installments as and when they fall due. What it does, though, which is quite important to note, is that on the day you register, so if you register today, it means that it will take the first payment today, and then the next payment will come through on the 4th of December, and the last payment will come through on the 4th of January 2026. So it is something that is automated, and you don't need to worry about that. But what we do is that if for whatever reason the date that you have opted doesn't work for you, you can log a query, and we can always assist with an alternative date. So you've got the flexibility to change the date once for free. There's no admin charge for changing the date for the first time. And if you want to take up on that option, you can do so. But any subsequent changes to those dates or any missed payments do attract an admin fee. So please make sure that the account you use is your primary account, and on the day that you'll be expected to debit, that there are sufficient funds in order to be able to service. But what it does, it's also got a built-in reminder as well as a retry. So it gives you about 3 days, I believe, where now if it's not successful today, it will try again tomorrow, and it will try again for the last time or the day after before it suspends. So that is how then you service your account. There is also an option to service your account via EFT, but that option is reserved if you are paying your fees in full. So in that particular case, EFT generally is quick and efficient that way, but otherwise there is also an option for it. There's also an option for pay fast as well. Then lastly, if you are now saying that, sure, I still do need an extra help. So there is what we've recently introduced, which we are calling the Friends of the Brand. And essentially, this is just a recognition that really the reason we got here as an organization has always been the community around us, the word of mouth that a lot of our people spread around. And I'm sure that many of you might have found yourself here not because of a LinkedIn post, or not because of a WhatsApp status, but really because someone referred you to us. And that's something that we have been realizing over the years, and we thought we'll put this as a means to share in the value that we are building here, to really celebrate and recognize all those efforts, that those that believe in what we do, that are inspired by what we do, also get to further contribute and benefit from such efforts. So as a registered candidate, you are considered to be a friend of the brand. We are excited for you to be here, and we really hope that this is just the start of a great relationship that will sustain this through to the APC and even beyond. And the way that then that program works, it's is that if you refer someone, it doesn't matter whether you're referring them to the IAC program, or whether you're referring them to our APC bridging course, or really the main APC program, we then give you a share of that tuition that they pay, which is 5%. So if it's 5% and you then decide that, okay, I want to use it for script review, I want to reduce my installment with it, then that is very much possible. And if you decide to then reinvest it, which is what we call it, into your tuition fee, then we double that credit of 5% to be 10%. Meaning that if, for instance, you refer someone that then eventually register and pays for our APC program, 10% will be equal to 1,600, which will then cover your script review. But if you're already covered, then you can keep the 5% and will be paid to you in cash. So for us, it's something that we are very much excited about. We'll want you to be excited about it as well, and we'll want you to really get to benefit from it. And as I'm saying, it's by just virtue of registering, you are now considered to be a friend of the brand, and we are looking forward to just building this community, spreading the word, and really impacting as many people as possible. As Amanda shared, we've got an exciting program that we've put before you, and we are really confident that it will add value. We've received some positive feedback for those that have been in phase 0, and we are really looking forward to it, to hearing from you, as well as further building on this brand and also on this commitment with you in the next couple of weeks, month towards IAC Gen 2026. So before we really end the session, the guys will then play a quick video on that, just to share what the program is all about, and then we will call it a day unless there are questions. I think this is the last slide, right? If I may confirm. Yes, no. All right. Yeah, I think this is the last slide, and I hope everything that I've said was clear. So yeah, the team can play, then the recording, and Manda will then close the session for us. All right, see, Sinalo, am I saying right? Please. Go for it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you doing?
I would like to ask,
Yes.
so I'm a repeating student and I was registered with Endunamu for
Mhm.
June, IAC, and
So
I
you are
qualified.
breaking?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Now you're back. Yes, you were saying you were registered for?
For the June IAC,
Okay.
prep with Endunamu.
Yeah.
So I qualify for the Tutuka
Yes.
bursary. So I would like
Okay.
to know, because I think I saw something that says a repeating student get a 20% off if they took the
Yeah.
engineering course. Yes. So I would like to know if I can get 20% plus the and use it in conjunction with the Tutuka bursary, or I can only use one. Hope I'm making sense.
You are making sense. So our general terms and condition is that the discounts that we offer, if you are part of the funded candidates, those fall away. But if you are in a position where you want to, yeah, but because I'm thinking whether I don't know whether this is where you were heading, but this is something that I don't think we had spoken about. If you are saying I want to use it for the script review,
Yes,
then
yes. Actually, I want to use it for that.
yeah, and then I think we have not thought we had not considered that. But in my mind, that's something that we can then extend to you at no additional cost. Yeah, I think what you can do, just drop a query, a finance query, and then I will discuss with the team, and we can just extend it to everyone else. But thank you for raising it. That's something that I don't think we had talked about before. But from my side, yeah, it's something that we'll be more than happy to extend to you and everyone that needs that.
Thank you very much, Rendani.
Yeah,
Thank you. I really
no,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
Sure. Yeah, so just drop the query and just say that we spoke about it during the open day. I'll ask them to just put together an announcement to everyone.
Okay, thank you, Rendani.
All right. Sure. Anything else to yeah, the registration journey, we have really worked over the past couple of months to simplify things, and I think for those that have used the form before, you'll see that some of the things are much quicker to do, and we've removed some of the questions that we're realizing that we are not using in order to best support you. So there was some general cleanup just to simplify life for you. So the process, if you are doing it for the first time or you have used the form before, is to get onto our website. Then on top, you will see register. Click that register. It will ask you to confirm whether you've got an existing profile or you want a profile to be created for you. Then select whatever applies for you. Then immediately after you register, you should get the payment links. Previously, the payment links were on a separate page, but now what we've done is we integrated them to your registration. Whatever course you register for, you then get a specific link, and that specific link has got your details. So it's your link, it's got your ID. So don't share that link with anyone. because when it pays, it picks up your ID and so on. So it is created based on the information in our database. It's your personal link. Then you will then be able to click on that link if you're paying yourself. If you are using the cycle funding, based on the information that you've provided, you should be automatically activated. If not, it is not a problem as well. You can quickly log a query. There is cycle funding, and when you do cycle funding, it should then give you an option to be automatically activated. If it doesn't come right, then that query will go to our finance team, escalate it to online so that they can look at your particular issue. Otherwise, if your employer is paying, there are a few firms that we already have entered into an arrangement where they said, if you get any of our students, please activate them and send us an invoice later. That you don't need to worry about if you are one of those. But if you are from a different organization, we do require a letter from your HR or senior administrator. It can be just an email that you then screenshot and forward to us, or it could be an official letter where they confirm that they will be paying on your behalf. So that is the process, but the idea is to keep it as simple and efficient for you as possible. Then there is an onboarding pack that is available that you get when you register. That is quite detailed. So that particular onboarding pack, it just guides you on how we do things. But if you still need some additional guidance, there are sessions that happen each and every month throughout the year that you can jump into. In those sessions, the team just walks you through and they walk you through the system, Viva Engage, SharePoint, and you can ask any question about how to use any of the software application that you've got so that your journey can be as smooth as possible. So those are available each and every month. So it's a new month. Let me just ask, I see Ndamo and Peter here. Where do they get that information? Where are those links? Or where those onboarding session? If someone wants to join, just send the instructions in the chat, please, and then that will be useful. But then lastly, it is then the Friends of the Brands. That is the one that I was talking about. So that is how everything works. And yeah, once you start the process, if you get stuck, you can reach out to our WhatsApp, or you can reach out to our admin support, and then they will be able to guide you, call you if necessary, and help you to get everything right. So yeah, so that's just that from my side. Where is the video? And then Manda will close it for us. Let me see. I see there's some chats. All right. How does it work if I refer to someone that registered already? So if you refer to someone, so you'll see in our terms and condition, they will need to have noted you on the registration. I think you'll see in the registration it does. But if they didn't note you at any point, then if you go to the rewards page, there's a form. You can claim the person and say that I referred this particular candidate, and we'll go through the records and just then validate that for you in case someone else has not claimed them. So just make sure that if you are referring someone, make sure you tell them your name. Make sure you at least give them some information to identify you. It makes it easier for us and also for them as well, so that when they get to that particular section, they can simply note your name. I hope that's clear, Seho. All good. Guys, where's the video? For shame, I'm seeing the post. Or hello. All right, thank you, Tseho. I'm not sure if these guys are here. Peter, Ndamu. All right, yeah, but that's that. Manda, maybe you can close for us, please. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Randani, for the presentation. I see Peter is trying to share something, and I see there's a hand. So maybe let's take the hand from Winston first before we play the video.
Hi, Manda.
Hello.
Hi, Manda. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. I've got a question regarding the question banks. Are we gonna receive hard copies, or we're gonna be using soft copies?
Thank you. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
I can hear you. Yeah, so yeah, I think from the slide that Ronan was also presenting there was printed question banks. So you're gonna receive both the printed one and also the soft copy. So it will depend on obviously what you prefer. Winston, you good?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when can we receive the printed copies one?
Yeah, I think they should be starting to get out this week. The printing of it should already have started today, so we should be able to get it, from this week. So definitely the soft copy you're going to get, and it's just going to be now a matter of the delivery of the printed ones.
All right, sharp. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Any other question before we go to the video?
Yeah, so just to add there, yeah, so they will get notification before we deliver, just to confirm the address we're delivering to. And please, guys, I don't know whether you guys have got debts or you've got people you owe, but we've received quite a lot of issues from what do you call it, from Aramex DSV. They say you guys are not answering calls. They say you are ignoring them, and the problem is that they return the files back, and when they return, it attracts a fee. So please, please, but don't avoid your debts. Be professional about it, guys. So please answer your call. If you see a number, don't say, I don't answer numbers for people I don't know. Please answer. These guys, they call during working hours. So they normally deliver from Monday to Friday, Saturday. Even if we ship, they pick it up on Monday and all these other things. So please see a number during office hours, please pick it up. I don't know whether they do notify, but they do notify us when they're going out and so on and so on. And I think the system that we have does do what? It does, the system that we have, it does, what's the word? It does help us track, and we do send you the tracking number if it's delivered. But if it's Gauteng based, then we do what? We do deliver also over the weekends, so please be on the lookout for that. When it comes to Zim and ICANN, To be honest, the arrangement that we had, we found it very punitive for you guys, because these guys, the ones we used, your DHL, your Aramex, just to send a parcel, it was costing about 1,500 to 1,700. And that is where we then realized that, but if you're to print that side, we don't believe it will cost you so much. So that's why we had to stop, so that we then give you an opportunity to then manage the printing on your side. We are hoping that indeed 1,500 and 1,700 is not how much you're going to incur in order to do it. It's not going to be the amount you incur to get the files. So we hope that this will be more of a palatable arrangement compared to us organizing and then putting this cost on you, when there could be a very cost-effective means for you to get the printed packs. So everything, as Manda says, you're going to get the digital copies of this week, but we are saying that if you can organize that side where you are, that might be the most efficient way to do it. So that's the position on ICANN as well as ICAS candidates. Make sense there, Ashley and everyone? Winston? Sure. All right, great. All right, but if there's anything else, the Manda and team, as well as myself, we're here. Please, as he said, use us. I know the journey can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes you're really trying to find your feet. So once again, maybe you're a new one, you're trying to find your feet. It does get bumpy when you kick off, but once you start engaging in the program, I'm sure Manda told you about the face note that you'll also be getting this week. That will just really outline the journey for you over the next 2 months, November and December. And before you go on a holiday, we're going to give you another one to update you what we're going to be doing in December, so in January 2026. So we will give you guidance, we will support you. What we want is for this journey to be a fruitful one, learn and get the confidence in order to do well come end of Jan. We're excited to have you, and we are really confident that our journey together will be a fruitful one. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Randani. Peter, I think you can play the video before we close. It's not audible on my side. Maybe try to unmute.
Is it audible now?
No, not yet.
All right, I think we can leave it. We'll pick it up during the commencement of the program. But thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Looking forward to having you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.